Hey, I am Zaya. This is Sketchnote number 24, and it is April 10th, in week 12. So the main points of this sketchnote was to remember some basic writing skills, to practice or just know in general when you apply it to your papers, and for editing the details. It's okay. For editing the details that matter, I used it from I used it from our book, and in our textbook it talked a lot about how you focus on clarity and precision. So on this main point, I folded that. I should underline it though, but I didn't. And then I dashed, and I did an explanation. And it's make sure your sentences clearly express your ideas. So when you're using a sentence, make sure you set it up in a way that's not just speaking or filling in words. It's you have a purpose to your sentence, every sentence that you put into your paper. Eliminate vague language or anything that may confuse your reader. So adding words such as or setting it up in a way that may be confusing to read. You have to focus on making sure it's more clear, and then each word serves a purpose in your paragraph or your paper. So remember that you have to portray every sentence in a way that makes sense to your reader and it's not confusing. So just really focus on clarity. My next point was check for consistency. And I said whether it's verb tense, POV, or terms, staying consistent throughout your essay is crucial to the end of it, or the biggest result, all of the results. So make sure that you're not jumping around in the way that you say things or word things. So if you're going to use third person, make sure that you're using throughout your whole essay, so it sounds more logic, or it adds more logic to your paper. Or if you're going to use first person, then make sure that you're using that the whole time. And same thing with certain terminology. You want to use the same terms, or terms that are at least similar to each other, so it's not bouncing around and being super confusing to the reader. My next part was for Purdue OWL and finding common errors. So I had 5 main points from this, and I said to watch out for those errors. You can look for left out and doubled words. So connecting words sometimes don't work out all the way really good with your paper, or just may look sketchy or not completely professional. So or not saying enough as well. You can do it both ways. Number 2 was run-on sentences and comma splices. So when you're going through your writing, make sure that if it seems it needs or it could have a comma, then always put the comma just to be safe, because some people don't appreciate it when you don't use commas. Number 3, I used parallelism. So make sure you're consistent, which I talked a lot about that in the last part, which is editing the details that matter. 4th was pronouns, and 5th was apostrophes. So make sure you're using your apostrophes right when you're citing things, but you don't have to use it in this paper. My overall takeaway was learn how to spot common errors in your editing, and to really focus on clarity in editing. And then for my picture, I have like a little paper that shows like the parts you can edit, like how you circle or you underline or you cross off and replace it with new words. So yeah, that's my sketch note. Thank you for watching.